I found that being naked in public is only acceptable if there's water nearby.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I just filled this cup up with H2O
Oh, no, thank you.
for a Buck Bonky edition of What's on Your
So
Mind.
you can get naked now?
We're going to start the
Jeff.
unbuttoning with Brooke.
right.
Brooke,
Boy.
what's on your mind?
It's going to be quick. I'm wearing overalls. Gosh, we have reached the pinnacle of my husband's humor.
Oh,
Okay,
what
so
happened?
my
Ooh.
husband thinks he's so funny and clever.
He
I
is
love
funny and
your-
clever.
Yeah, he's great.
He got a debit card, right, from the bank, personalized, and he put his buddy's picture on it.
His friend?
Yes, it's his college buddy's friend's face
Random.
on my husband's Visa debit card. And his little circle of dudes thinks it's so funny, right?
Is that legal? Can you put someone
Yes.
else's
Yeah.
face
Wow.
on your debit card?
He actually thought he'd get denied, and he didn't.
Oh.
Like, because they
Weird.
let you send in any picture you want to put on
Okay.
there, right?
Oh, I want to get a Brooke credit card.
So, fine, funny. Yeah, it's humorous.
Funny, yeah.
Until literally every transaction that we have had, he not only has to use the debit card, but he makes me use it and then videotapes, right? Films it so he can send the video to his buddies.
Friend.
And you guys, it is the same reaction every time.
Do you have a cashier?
There is not one cashier, not one server, not one drive-up person who cares. And he is so disappointed. We're at the drive-thru the other day. He's like, use this. I'm like, again, okay. And so he starts filming on his phone, and I give the card to the drive-thru guy. He hands it back to me, and Michael's like, did you see what was on it?
Oh, no.
And the kid, he's like a 19-year-old,
Yeah.
kid. He's like, what? And then the whole explanation. And the guy goes, that's cool. And Michael's like, yeah, that's
God,
a
you're
good
so
video.
good.
And then he sends the video out to all his friends.
I think it's funny.
Oh,
I think he
God.
should open for Kevin Hart with
Okay.
that. Just pass the debit card around the theater.
I'm gonna put you in the group chat,
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
I'll laugh.
You're gonna see how funny it is.
I'll laugh cry emoji at that one.
Yeah. Well.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, recently I made an appearance at a soccer camp for Jordan Morris, who's a big soccer player.
Yeah.
He was on a free camp for kids.
It's
And
awesome.
it was so cool to be a part of it. I went to the camp for a couple hours, high-fived some kids, met a lot of fans.
Yeah, it's
Brooke
great.
and Jeffrey in the morning, so shout out to all the kids that I met. So after the soccer camp,
Make sure you clip that.
after the soccer camp,
Yeah.
hours later, I'm at home and I get a notification that I matched with someone on Tinder.
Oh.
So I'm just like, okay, cool. So I'm BSing.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
who are you? I'm whatever. And this is like within 2 minutes of our conversation. And the girl goes, did you do anything fun today?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I went to a kid's soccer camp. She's like, why? I was like, just take pictures with kids.
Ooh.
Okay. Already, this sounds
Here
Yeah,
goes.
see, you guys get it. I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
And she goes, wait, why? And I go, oh, because I love kids.
Oh.
And it's just,
Yeah.
and then she goes, do you have any kids?
Yeah.
And I still haven't figured it out. And I'm like, no. Oh, me? No, not myself. No,
Yeah.
but I do love kids.
Right.
Do you
mean-
have any kids?
You
And
keep
she's
hammering
like,
it home.
yeah, and I just keep like everything she's asking
Like,
me.
are you a soccer coach?
Yeah.
Like, please give me an explanation for this.
I'm like, someday I hope to have kids, but
Yeah.
just, whatever. Anyway, at that point I did realize, wait, she hasn't asked who I am. What do I do for a living?
yeah.
Why? So then I'm trying to be like, no. Wait, the camp, they asked me to come.
And now
Like, I
you're
didn't-
over-explaining.
I didn't just show up. Like,
Yeah.
I knew, like, they told me to be there.
So are you blocked on Tinder now, or
Well,
is it?
No, I think I'm sure I am at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
That's how Tinder's going. If anyone wondered how Tinder's going. for
That
me,
actually
that's-
sounds about right for Tinder, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty on par with how that goes.
Alexis, what's been on your mind?
So my little brother visited me. He's 13.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I took him to a soccer game while he was in town. And it,
Oh, was he at the camp with
no,
Jose?
I kept him clear
Okay.
from that.
This creepy brown guy came trying to take pictures of
No, not that.
Okay.
And so this is my like cool sister moment. Okay, he's in like a jersey I bought him. We got like pretty
Wow.
good seats. He's pretty excited about them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Fun soccer
And
games.
it's a good game and everything, going great. He's so happy. And then, at the end, I kind of like rush him out of there because I want to go get ice cream. And I'm like, okay, let's go to this place I want to show you. So we get up from our seats, we're at the top, and we look down at our section. And one of the players who had scored all the goals this game is over at our section now.
No
While you guys are not
way.
there?
Yes, so we're not there. Everybody else stayed
No.
sitting, which I don't know how I missed. And he's giving out his jersey to people in front of us.
No.
He's
my
taking
God.
selfies with everybody. And everybody in our section gets in a group selfie together with him, except us.
Way.
No.
And that's the moment I became the worst
You
sister ever.
are the worst.
And he blamed me for all of it. He said it's my fault he didn't get to meet a
Yeah.
pro player.
Yeah.
Because you wanted ice cream.
Because I wanted ice cream.
How was the ice cream, by the way?
It was closed. So we didn't get to go. I didn't look up the time. It closed at.
Oh.
So then I really, he went home basically in tears because of me being the bad sister.
Worst sister ever.
Yeah, that's how it was.
God.
Nice try. Good try.
Yeah, I
Good
tried.
effort. All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
I really think there's a new type of rudeness in society, and it happened to me the other day.
Okay, what is it?
Because I was the officiant for my best friend's wedding down in Mexico.
Yeah, so cool.
Very cool. Ceremony was on a boat.
Yeah.
Not to toot my own horn, but I kind of killed it with the speech.
Nice, bro.
What's funny is you've already told us this multiple times. You're very proud, which is great.
I
It's
mean-
a hard thing to do.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Honestly, the whole boat was crying.
Aw.
Crew members who didn't speak English were in tears.
Were you bombing that bad?
Yeah.
No, it was
How did they
that
know what
good.
you were saying?
It was just the heartfeltness came through. Even the captain went off course for a minute because he was bawling so hard. Not my fault.
You're making your own ocean of water.
That's right.
You know, with all those tears.
And afterwards, got a lot of compliments from
Yeah.
the guests there, which was very humbling, very kind of them to say that. But at the same time, more than a few people were like, Jeff, that was incredible. Did ChatGPT write that for you?
Oh,
And of
Oh,
course-
like you couldn't possibly have done that.
Yeah, that's
you
the
are not
implication.
capable of doing
no
something like
way
that.
you would have come up with that. It must have been a robot.
Oh no.
It'd be like, Brooke, if someone came up to you and were like, oh my God, you have such beautiful children. Who's the biological mom?
Yeah. I
Seriously.
mean, I can understand it though. At the same time,
They
they're
are-
pretty.
they are cute.
Yeah.
4 or 5 different people asked me that question. I was like, no, that was me.
And then they don't
That-
believe you.
It was from the heart. Like, that's my best friend. That's why I know
Yeah.
it.
They're
And,
like, I didn't know you were AI.
and they just looked at me like, nah, you're not that poetic.
Oh my
no.
God,
So you're not getting
Jeffrey.
credit for something you worked hard on.
It's just like this job.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gives me credit for anything I do on this show.
Okay.
There's probably people right now listening thinking, oh, sure, I bet this gripe isn't even original, Jeff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
who
know
wrote this
what?
for you?
Producer Boy did come up with a little bit of it, I'll be honest. But that's the only thing. The rest of it is all me.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yeah, don't be rude. Don't
All
ask
right.
if ChatGPT did stuff for people anymore.
Even though it may have.
Even though
I mean, you never
it didn't
told us.
happen, not in the speech.
Yeah.
I came up with a speech.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Now I'm
Good.
overselling it
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
did it.
It's
I
hard to
swear,
believe.
I swear it was
Yeah.
me. Text in 78592. Tell us what's been on your mind. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.